How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tier Talk, and I got to drop 2 correctional YouTube channels outside of mine that I feel are worth our attention. Definitely 2 individuals that I'm looking to support. Both are experienced members of corrections. They've been in the field for collectively probably over 55 to 60 years. It's crazy the amount of time that both have, and both have a unique perspective based on their experience, and they've decided to open up 2 YouTube channels. So when I come back from our sponsors, I want to show you who these people are and see if I can bring some support to their channel. And as always, guys, this channel is dedicated to those brave men and women who work that front line, those brave men and women who work in corrections. So if you haven't, for this channel here, please subscribe, interact, engage, and hit that bell. That bell's going to notify you every time I post up a video. I stand by for our sponsors.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Being a corrections officer takes its toll on even the strongest individuals. The constant need to perform at the highest level, putting your life at risk in a hostile environment, and the mental scarring of traumatic experiences. 31% of corrections officers show symptoms of PTSD, and 66% of people with PTSD also suffer with a substance abuse problem. The Transformations First Responders program is specially designed to help veterans and officers heal from the grips of addiction and PTSD in a comfortable, supportive, and serene setting. You are not alone. If you have questions about the services we offer, give us a call at 866-762-8454 to get more information on this affordable and life-changing program.
Thank you guys for listening to my sponsors. Okay, so these channels that I mentioned are created by 2 good friends of mine. One is Gary York. The other gentleman is Keith Hellwig. And I think collectively, I may have said 55 years at the beginning, maybe 65 years, because Keith Hellwig may have 40 years in corrections before he retired. So that would add another 10. But again, these are 2 gentlemen who are experienced and have their own unique perspective based on that experience. And I believe their channels are good for us because they highlight a perspective that's, originates from the field, a perspective based on experience. Gary York started his career as a frontline officer and then became an inspector for the Inspector General. So he has been involved investigating a lot of high-level corruption, and he shares his stories in 2 books. He has Inside the Inner Circle and Corruption Behind Bars. And I believe that that's a great perspective for us to have out there. Because Gary is unique with how he presents it. He makes sure that the public knows that, yeah, these actions are a minority of us. And he reminds people that don't let those actions of those few corrupt officers tarnish the reputation of the many who do their job. And it's well balanced. That's what made me attracted to his books, as well as having him as a guest on my show, and now helping him show support to his YouTube channel. Now, his YouTube channel is just titled Gary York, even though his little icon shows Fight the Corruption. I got to tell Gary, hey, Gary, got to title your channel. So Gary York, Fight the Corruption. All right, because that's the title you want. We got to put that on your title. Now, my other boy, Keith Hellwig, as I said, I believe got 40 years in. He retired recently as a captain. So he's been frontline officer, frontline supervisor, all the way up to administrative end supervision as a captain. He has over 40 years in, and he has 2 books on the market. Morning Will Come, which is his most recent book, and the book that he has prior to that that's about corrections is No Place Like Home. And I believe that's a great book that shows a balance of what we do. It really is. You guys have to read that book. Anyway, Keith's unique experience is because his channel is called Cops/Corrections. So he actually has both jobs. Now, he retired from corrections, but he also was a police officer. So he has done both jobs, and he brings a good balanced channel, in my opinion. And I believe it's like 2 or 3 minute recollections where he tells personal stories of what he went through, which is great because we can learn from those personal stories. So again, you have 2 great channels. I think it would be great for us to show support because they're people with experience. And what we could do is we can interact with them, comment on their pages, and if we feel that they may be good to cover a topic, let's ask them, hey, do you mind covering this? Do you mind answering this? And I'm sure they'll be more than happy to do that. They're up and coming YouTube channels. So it's good for us to show support now because they'll remember who we are when these channels get big. That's the key. We always remember who helped support us to get our message out there. And as always, you got my show, Tier Talk, which is just about what's trending in corrections, a lot of training stuff, a lot of topics that I find are relevant, you know, especially in today's world where corrections right now just does not have that damn recognition it deserves. So if you can, please, first time to this channel, subscribe to mine as well. Interact, engage, share, and hit that bell. The bell's going to notify you every time any one of us posts up a video. As always, guys, love you guys. Stay safe and help support us. Support the message. Love you.